Hello, I am Munir Haq and you are watching Developing Simple Quiz Android App Development tutorial in Kotlin. This is the 8th part video of our Simple Quiz App Development series. In this tutorial, we will learn how to use navigation-safe-args to send data from one fragment to another fragment. So if I look to our application, and if this is the quiz own fragment, and here your score, here we are supposed to show our score, and also there is a hidden text view here. Here we were supposed to submit our questions and our wrong answered questions here. So these things we will develop with the help of navigation-safe-args. Let's do it. So in order to use the navigation-safe-args, we need to add dependencies first. We will go to the build.gradle, the project file of build.gradle, and here we will add a dependency. I have written the dependency here, so simply copy and paste it inside the dependencies. So I will put these dependencies in description link. Please see those dependencies from the video description, and we will go to the module app, and at the very top of this module build.gradle, we will add 2 more lines. And sync now. Okay, the project is syncing. So while syncing, I will give you a very important guideline. If your project behaves aberrantly or showing any error after adding these dependencies, you will do one simple thing. We will go to the file and select invalidate and invalidated caches and restart, and select invalidated caches and restart, and ultimately all those errors will be removed. Okay, so our app has added all those dependencies for using the navigation-safe-args. So as I have already said that we need to add navigation-safe-args inside our quiz own fragment and quiz lost fragment, and we go to the navigation graph and design. Now inside the quiz own fragment, we need two data fields, right? One is the score, and another one is wrong answer list. And for quiz lost fragment, with the parameters are same, they're like score and quiz wrong answer list. So first we go to the select the quiz wrong fragment, and here the argument inside this argument area, we will click the plus, and here the name, the first thing will be the score, and score will be a integer type, and we will add this. And also we will add another thing which will be wrong answers, which will be a string, and which will be an array. Okay, and we press the add. The same thing we will do on quiz lost fragment. Score, and the no, that's not action, it's argument, not wrong answers. type of string, and which will be an array. Okay, so these are the thing. And now we will go to the quiz game fragment and send data to quiz own fragment and quiz lost fragment. Okay, we will select the quiz game fragment. Okay, I forgot one thing, as I have already said that a couple of times, that changing anything in navigation it is a very good practice to clean this project. So build and clean project. So while project is cleaning, we will do one thing. We will go to the quiz game fragment, and we will create another variable, which will be a array list of, so it will be var wrong answer list, and which will be a array list array list of string to array list. Okay, array list. Now what I will do inside our check answer, so here we did that if the answer dot answer equals current question dot the answer, we previously increase the score, but if it is not in that case, we will so if the answer is wrong, we will add this question to wrong answer list. So how can I do it? So we will put a else statement, and inside the else statement it will be wrong answer list dot add, and it will be current question dot the question. Okay, now when depending upon our score, we will here we did we actually did the conditional navigation. So if score if we pass, we went to the action quiz game fragment. So now we will do the same thing, but we will send data along with our navigation, that is SafeArgs. So how can I do it? We just comment out the whole thing, and create a variable val action, which will equals so quiz fragment direction. So quiz fragment directions. So this is the direction. This is a built-in, so Android system Android system actually internally build this class, and it is saying that the direction, so quiz game fragment directions dot action quiz game fragment to quiz own fragment. Okay, and here we will send the score, and here we will send our arguments. Okay, one is score and one is wrong answers, which will be a string type of array. So here we'll send score and wrong answer list. But one thing, this is list, and this is actually an array. So we will convert the list to a array. So it will be dot to typed array. Okay, typed array. So here, and finally we will call this view. Okay, the view will be a non-null safe operator. View dot find nav controller dot navigate, and we will navigate this value. Okay, so what we are doing, we're creating a value, and inside this we are sending action quiz fragment to quiz on fragment with those safe-args values like score and wrong answer list, which is an array, and finally navigate to that fragment. So same thing we will do with our lost fragment. The same parameters we will send, and just copy, but this time the action quiz fragment, it will be dot action quiz fragment to quiz lost fragment. Okay, so these are for sending safe-args as data from one fragment to another fragment, but one part is we haven't done yet, that receiving data to game own fragment and game lost fragment. We want to receive data of safe-args in both quiz on fragment and quiz lost fragment. So either we can we will go to the quiz lost fragment first, and here we will add two variables. So here the var earned score will be 0, and another variable for wrong answer text, will be empty space. Okay, now we will do the inside. We will implement a fragment lifecycle function, like on activity created, and inside the on activity created we will get the value of sent from the quiz game fragment. Okay, so how can I do it? We will get the arguments. The arguments is the, if I control click here and click here, the arguments is the bundle. So the arguments, and we will apply the late keyword here. So arguments can be we will define it as a null safe. So late, and we create a variable, and inside the variable we will get the arguments and bundle variable. Okay, so quiz lost fragment dot from bundle lost fragment. Okay, quiz lost fragment args, quiz lost fragment args dot from bundle, and it will be the bundle. Okay, so it, and so we will get the earned score easily from here. So earned score will be args dot score. So that same score, the same score here. So sorry, it will be shown better from here. The same, if I go to the quiz log, the score, this is the score, we are using. So another thing we need to do, we will because if we go to the lost fragment XML file, fragment XML file, there is a hidden text for raw text wrong answer, so we will create the wrong answer text. Okay, now we go back to our quiz lost fragment and say if the args dot wrong answers is not empty, then what we'll do, we will say that there is there are two hidden text fields. One is your wrong answer and one is wrong answer, one is text. We will make it visible. Okay, so your wrong answer dot visibility equals view dot visible and txt wrong answer dot visibility equals view dot visible. And one more thing we will do, we will run a for loop for ands in answer, for ands in args dot answer. So args dot wrong answers, and we will create the wrong answer text. So here wrong answer text equals wrong answer text plus answer, plus we will add a new line. Okay, we will add a new line. Okay, so all things are done, but how we will add those things to this XML file? Obviously we will using data binding. So we will create a data block just beneath the layout. So it will be data, and inside data it will be variable, and the name will be quiz lost, and inside it the type will be the quiz lost fragment. So quiz lost fragment. Now here the score is here. The text will be, one thing, we will go back to the quiz lost fragment and bind this value. So binding dot this variable. So binding dot quiz lost equals this, and quiz lost using game found quiz lost fragment, and this is quiz required quiz game fragment. Okay, let me check. This is fragment, and no, this is a quiz game fragment, not this quiz game fragment. It will be quiz lost fragment. Okay, now it will work. Okay, this one. Okay, now here we need to change using the data binding. So it will be text, and it will be quiz lost dot underscore this value, underscore is this value, and this value we got the args dot score from underscore. So this will be the underscore. And for the wrong answer, we just simply do text, and it will be quiz lost dot wrong answer text. Okay, so now we can run our app and play button, and this time we will intentionally go to the wrong answer fragment, quiz wrong answer fragment. So quiz lost fragment actually. So we press something like any arbitrary value. Actually the app got a force close. Let me check what happened there. So we go to the logcat and press the fatal and select this keyword fatal and see fragment wrong answer binding implementation execute binding wrong answer binding. What happened there? So let me check text score set text. Okay, something happened to the score. Okay, let's go to the score. What wrong have we made? So the score was, this is quiz own fragment, this is quiz lost fragment. So here was the score on the score score. Okay, so the thing happened that inside the here this is the text view, and text view always takes a string value, but earned score is inferred as an integer value. So we will make it a string using toString. Okay, so now if we run, I think toString. Okay. So I will make it a string. Okay, so I will make it a string. Okay, then if I run this time, so I think hopefully it will run. So we can clear this logcat. So let me check. So clicking here and click one thing, and yes. So the score is showing 1, and your wrong answers, all those wrong answers, those questions have been appeared here. And actually the same thing will happen to quiz own fragment, but actually if I do the same thing, the video length will be unnecessarily very big. So please do it by yourself. I will also post the code repo for this tutorial. And here is the end of the tutorial. And one thing, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please subscribe. That will inspire me to walk an extra mile. And thank you for watching.